Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You hear me talk about 401ks every day on my radio show. Why? Because it's such a disservice. 89 million Americans have a 401k. There's 638,000 plans. And the father of the 401k, Ted Brenner, even admitted they're a scam. He doesn't endorse them anymore because of the ridiculous fees. You got to get away from those fees. Remember, every 1% fee, they take 30% of your retirement money. The average fund is 2.5%. 60% of the money is going to be gone when you're ready to retire. You don't need to do that. There's an alternative. Join my gang, philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Seek out the alternative. Give yourself a break. philsgang.com. Sign up today.
Find out more at philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
At St. Jude, a family never sees a bill at all. It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders.
The treatment doesn't get any better than what you receive at St. Jude. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, most people get involved with a 401k because of the employer match. They really believe that there's free money. There's no free money. It's a scam. Here's how it works. You ever notice that you can't get the money all at once? Why not? Why don't they just give you the match all at once? Why over 6 years? Because they know only 12% of the people who work for a company stay for 6 years or more. Only 12% are there for 6 years. That's why they plugged it to 6 years. They know you're not going to stay. So it's not for your benefit. It's for the benefit of the company. It's a scam. There's an alternative, though. Phil's Gang. Join my gang. philsgang.com. philsgang.com.
Find out more at philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
It's pretty amazing when you consider that 7 years ago, we didn't have the treatments we have now. We cure 80% of children with cancer. Go back 50 years, we were curing 20 to 30%. This is the miracle story of modern medicine. We understand what makes this cancer tick. And of course, without donors from around the world, this just couldn't happen. There's one thing we're focused on, and that's beating this thing.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. It's always about fees. That's right. It's always about fees. When you're investing in anything, it's about fees, but especially 401ks. Let me explain to you how you get screwed with a 401k. Nobody will tell you this. You'll be told with a $25,000 investment, your 401k will return 7%, and over 30 years, you'll retire with a nest egg of $226,000 with a fee of 0.5%. That is a lie. Do you know if you just bump it from 0.5% to 1.5%, that $226,000 drops to $160 with 2% fee? It drops to $123. But you know what most fees are? 3%. So you're going to drop almost below $100,000. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and get rid of that 401k. It is not for your benefit.
Isn't it time you reduce your fear of investing? Find out more at philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, people make it too complicated. Wall Street tells you the market cap and the trailing PE and the forward PE and price to sales to confuse you. All you need to know is, does the stock have volume? What's that mean? Energy. What does that mean? If you have people buying a stock, enough of the stock's being bought, it influences the prices to go up. Join my gang, philsgang.com. We're using charting, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
El que St. Jude no cobra ni un centavo para nosotros significa quitarnos todo ese estrés, esa preocupación y podernos enfocar en nuestra hija.
That was the first thing I was like, how are we going to do this? When St. Jude told us that we didn't have to pay a single bill, I was like, wow. they pretty much have saved us.
It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders, and now your focus is supporting this child.
There is not another hospital like St. Jude. The patient care is unmatchable. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
Are you ready to get serious about your financial future? You know, reduce your debt, pay off those student loans, and prepare for retirement. Taking control of your finances can be intimidating, but with philsgang.com, you will be educated and guided to make smart investment decisions in the stock market. If the market is up or down, philsgang.com is the only source where you'll learn how to trade stocks and how to invest in the stock market using professional-level skills and strategies. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
And I read Jeff's note, which was fantastic, and obviously the news over the weekend regarding OPEC. I think it gets you a little bit more incentivized to add back into energy once again. Now, I don't know if I go to the refiners necessarily. The places I return to are the names that Steve and I have talked about, Range Resources. I actually got long that this morning. EOG, Concho, those shale survivors here in the U.S., I think those are the ones you want to begin to put back on again.
You own some of the refiners.
I do own some of the refiners, and you saw Marathon was up today. Elliott took a position in there. And I think when you're looking at the refiners, last week you had Tesoro buy Western Refining. This is a consolidation play.
Unbelievable. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast, around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. That is called noise. You're never going to make any money investing in stock market listening to noise. The thing you have to listen to if you're going to invest in the market is the bond market. It always tells the truth. That's why they call it smart money. Smart money are people who invest in the bonds. Why do they call it smart money? Because smart money or the bond is always right. Very seldom does the bond market is it wrong. The bond market will always tell you, looking ahead out a year, what the economy is doing, what it's going to do. And when you see the yields or the 10-year Treasury yield way up like it is now, it tells you, looking out 10 years, hey, we're going to have a good economy. But you got to be careful with that. When there is financially engineering of the market, then it could be wrong. And in this case, it is wrong because we still have tremendous amount of financial engineering going on. We still have stock buybacks. We still have 0% money. So when everybody's getting excited now and the market, the S&P just made a new high, and the NASDAQ made all-time new high. Markets are making an all-time new high when companies, their earnings are down. Earnings are negative. Earnings is the most important thing in a stock is earnings. But they're down. It's all, again, this is all a bunch of nonsense. You know, I just wish and I hope that Trump straightens this all out. There's so much lying going on. It's unbelievable. Just like they talk to us all the time about the polar caps. How the ice is melting. When you talk to the fishermen and you talk to the folks who live on that ice all year long, who fish on that ice all year long, they know, they're there, they live there. They tell scientists their ice is expanding. The ice is growing since 2007. I would much rather believe information I'm getting from some Eskimo up there that's been living there their whole life and fishing their whole life. They know what the ice does. They live on the ice. It's so crazy. Just like Janet Yellen. She's got to be fired. She's another liar. She keeps saying, well, I'm not going to raise interest rates until we hit our target of 2% inflation. Hey, what are you talking about? Since 1987, inflation has been going up 2.5% a year. It's all a lie. When she keeps saying, "Oh, I'm not going to raise rates to it hits we hit our target," it's just nonsense. And that's why it's really important. Investing can be so easy. It really can be so easy. We're going to get into that today. If you just keep it simple, you don't need help. You don't need anybody helping you. It's simple. Unbelievable. In the last 7 months, or let's just talk about Trump is running around. Trump. I keep using Trump. Obama keeps running around. He's doing his tour, right? He's doing his apology tour again. And this is interesting. Here's what Laura Ingraham said. He's going around trying to fix his legacy.
I do find it quite rich that President Obama oversees the really, I think, evisceration of his party on the state level, losing, 13 Senate seats over the last 8 years, and then proceeds to follow what was his apology tour in 2009. In 2016, kind of a victory tour almost. Like he said at one point, well, look at those approval ratings in the United States. My policies are really popular.
And then when he talks, it's like he is the spectator. He's talking about the president in the last 8 years. He's critiquing the presidency in the last 8 years like he's a spectator, an outsider. It's unbelievable when you hear him. Like he's not connected or responsible for it at all. Even though his last 8 years, since the day he took office and he went into the Oval Office, we now have, and this is a fact, 1.4 million fewer high-paying $65,000, $70,000 a year jobs. We have, that's right, 1.4 million fewer $65,000, $70,000 a year jobs. And those are in the economy sector as manufacturing, construction, energy, mining, and it's just crazy. So, but he's out there telling everybody, look what a good job I've done. And in the last 7 months, what are we seeing? We're seeing another acceleration of job losses. Job losses in those same areas. Once again, here we go again. Those same areas, we're starting to see an acceleration of these good jobs. Now, the bond yields are up. And when they're telling you, oh, gee, the bond yields are up, that's telling us, wow, the economy going forward is really looking good. And then you got all the Europeans selling their euros and they're buying dollars to buy stocks here, and the market's going up, hitting all-time new highs. It's a sucker's rally. But we're making money on it, but we're investing short-term. Obama's amazing. He's on this worldwide good riddance tour. And don't let the door hit you in the arse tour. Okay? On the way out. I can't wait till we get rid of this guy. Unbelievable. He won't accept any responsibility for what he's done. Income inequality. The income inequality gap in this country he caused. It's never been so wide. It hasn't. How many times have we heard from Obama how everyone is responsible for income inequality except himself? When he is a direct cause by having Yellen drop rates, and he kept them near zero, which caused harm to our economy. Just think about this for a minute. He's going around bragging what a job he did. Really? So he drops rates to zero for the 1 percentile because 60% of their wealth is in the stock market. The Main Street worker, the working class and the poor, working poor, they don't have 60% of their wealth in the stock market. So he drops. Think about this. What he does, he drops rates to zero, so that the 1 percentile, their corporations can make a boatload of money. Because he drops it to zero. Also, by the way, mortgage rates they kept down, because they keep buying bonds to keep the 10-year treasury, which means the wealthy, when they go get a mortgage, they had a 40% savings. Think about it. They got a 40% savings on their mortgages. When this all started about 9 years ago, they were paying about 7%. Now they're paying about 2.2%, so they save 40%. And they're making a fortune in the stock market because 60% of their income comes from the stock market. But what's he done for Main Street? Look at rentals. The poor guy for rental since 1987. Rentals now are at a point where 30% of the population are paying 50% of their income. 50% of the income, their rent. And their wages are so bad, they're using credit cards, and they're paying on their credit card balance 18%. When Obama's got everybody else paying 0. So he's got the rich paying 0 for their corporate loans. He's got the rich paying 0 to go borrow money to buy stocks. And then he's got the rich dropping the mortgage rates down to nothing, while the working person is paying 18% on his credit card. It's just crazy. And he's bragging? What are you, nuts? We'll be right back to talk about bonds, how they affect you, and why you don't need anybody helping you with the stock market.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Do you invest in a 401k or an IRA? Did you know you could lose 30, 40, even 50% of your investments when the market crashes? Isn't it time you take control of your investments? For over 15 years, philsgang.com's Phil Grandy has been teaching, coaching, and investing right along with all Phil's Gang members, making profits when the market is up or down. philsgang.com posts daily market updates, has a live investing class, and all material is archived. Sounds too good to be true, right? So why not join thousands of satisfied Phil's Gang customers today? Go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Open Line Friday. Don't forget, every Friday, here's the number, 855-745-7445. Use that number to participate in my radio show where I can give you information on your stock. Don't forget, that's every Friday, Open Line Friday. That's here on philsgang.com, every Friday.
Don't miss it. Tune in and call Phil with your stock questions on Open Line Fridays. Left-wing, right-wing, libertarians, independents. We may not all agree on politics, but we all agree that we need to plan for retirement. At philsgang.com, we prepare you and educate you on how to invest in the stock market so you can secure your retirement and live comfortably. Call Phil's Gang today, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, people make it too complicated. Wall Street tells you the market cap and the trailing PE and the forward PE and price to sales to confuse you. All you need to know is, does the stock have volume? What's that mean? Energy. What does that mean? If you have people buying a stock, enough of the stock's being bought, it influences the prices to go up. Join my gang, philsgang.com. We're using charting, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
Let me ask you, could you use a little extra money? Well, of course you could. Everybody could use that extra revenue to pay the bills, pay down debt, or save for retirement. With philsgang.com, we help you make that extra income in the stock market. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team have helped folks who are interested in learning short-term and long-term investing by providing professional-level charting skills and strategies. philsgang.com is your #1 source to learn, invest, and profit in the stock market. And you can do this for only $39.95 a month. With philsgang.com, you learn how to invest in the market. You get daily investment coaching guidance, and you will learn to invest and trade with the skills and confidence of the pros. Just log on and get daily investment instructions and make profits. Plus, all philsgang.com material is archived for your convenience. Go to philsgang.com to join or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Call today.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
At St. Jude, a family never sees a bill at all. It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders.
The treatment doesn't get any better than what you receive at St. Jude. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Open Line Friday. Don't forget, every Friday, here's the number, 855-745-7445. Use that number to participate in my radio show where I can give you information on your stock. Don't forget, that's every Friday, Open Line Friday. That's here on philsgang.com, every Friday.
Don't miss it. Tune in and call Phil with your stock questions on Open Line Fridays. Left-wing, right-wing, libertarians, independents. We may not all agree on politics, but we all agree that we need to plan for retirement. At philsgang.com, we prepare you and educate you on how to invest in the stock market so you can secure your retirement and live comfortably. Call Phil's Gang today, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Welcome back. This segment of the Phil's Gang Show is brought to you by the MV Stock Charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, here's my number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. You can join the gang, and if you join today, you get a free MV2, our color-coded technology chart that tells you when to buy and when you sell. So you can sign up. It's $39.95 for the gang membership. At the end of 4 weeks, if you don't want it, you just get rid of it. But here's what's important, what's going on. We have now seen an all-time high in the S&P 500. We've seen an all-time high in the NASDAQ, and we're starting to see retail customers coming in and start buying. That's when you know the market's going to crash. That's right. One thing that I do for my gang, well, first of all, let's back up. Most people don't want to do anything when it comes to stocks. They really don't. They don't want to study. They don't want to research. And I don't blame you. Okay? They just wish they could find somebody that's an honest person. They can give them the money and they get good value. That every year they're making at least a 10% return. They're not getting that. Because you're not going to find anybody like that. Your 401k is not going to do that for you. The people that manage 401ks are the worst. The expenses are too high. You can do this on your own. You really can, as long as you have somebody coaching you a little bit. That's all. You just need the right tools. It's not hard. The one thing that we watch for our gang every day is what is the bond market doing? It's the most important thing. Now, listen to this. Listen to the conversation here on CNBC. I just get a kick out of it. Listen to this nonsense.
When we look at the environment today, they're unlikely going to fight a losing battle like they were before, in the sense that we have in the line of sight the ability for this market to rebalance in the second half of next year. And what's driving that? A cyclically stronger demand backdrop, and that's part of the reason for our upgrade. Second reason is that we're seeing high-cost players beginning to roll over. China, case in point. The third is that we've now seen enough over the last year that there's a sharp delineation in the cost curve. Now, there's two things that we want to see them take out of this, which I think once they start the process, they have to take it to conclusion. And those two things are, one, to draw down inventories, not target price. The second is to achieve backwardation in the forward curve.
To achieve what? What do you say? Backwardation? I don't even know what the hell that means. Backwardation. In which curve? Forward curve. Forward curve. Forward curve. Oh, why? I tell you, boy, I'm so impressed. I want to join them. I want to join these dopes. This is why you think you need to go to this idiot. Everything he said is jibber jabber. You don't need to know any of that to buy oil stocks. We bought oil stocks before anyone else. Ask my gang. We were buying oil stocks when nobody were buying them, and we made good money. We were buying refiners when nobody wanted them. Now they start talking about oil stocks now, as the move's already started. Hey, listen to this.
One, you've already started to see a breakdown between oil and the dollar in that correlation.
Right, that's my point.
And let's go over what drives that correlation. The biggest driver of that correlation is the correlation of oil to the global excess savings.
Oh, my God. Look, it's real simple. The dollar comes down, oil goes up. It's that simple. The dollar goes down, oil goes up. It always does. It always will. When the dollar goes down, copper goes up, gold goes up, commodities go up, the dollar goes up. Now, the dollar is going up, they don't go up. When the dollar goes up, you do not buy these commodities. It's that simple. You don't buy them. Now, how do you know overall, really, who to believe with the stock market? If you look at the bond market, look, productivity, first of all, identifies wage growth. Now, I do this for all my gang. You haven't got to do any of this. This is all the research I do for them, and then they get the bonus stocks, and then we stay with our 5 same stocks all year, plus some bonus stocks. You haven't got to do any of this. I do it for them because they're busy. They don't have time to do this. The last thing I want them to do is go to these guys on Wall Street. Are you kidding? And get murdered? Why do you think so many retail customers left the stock market? And they went to the bond market and said, all I want to do is hold on to my principal. Just make sure I don't lose my principal. Instead of the advisor saying to them, are you out of your mind? The market in 2008, 2009 has already corrected. It's already dropped 60, 70%. And now you're saying you don't want to get in it? The only reason all these brokers and planners put all these people in the bond market, we're getting killed now. They're getting killed. They're getting slaughtered. Because they heard all they heard from their customer and they feed it back to them. Heard from them, I want to keep my principal. So they put you in a bond and they make a bunch of money. The bond market, if you're going to look at a stock, the first thing you got to look at is the bond market. First thing we know, productivity identifies wage growth. That's very important. If there's no wage growth, the economy can grow. So you judge the economy, the GDP. Economic GDP is the economy. In other words, the GDP you measure every month, the finished goods produced by all the manufacturers, and then every month you want to see those finished goods improve. If they improve, you want to get up to at least 3%, because if you get to 3%, that's where the jobs are. Then you can start creating about 300,000 jobs a month. We're at 1.6%. Durable goods. Anything over 3 years, like a washing machine or anything, dryers, appliances, anything over that lasts over 3 years, that identifies, if those are good, that identifies the economy is growing. We've got good economic growth. The third is the bond market. The bond market. Because, see, the bond market is driven by expectations for the future economic GDP growth, 6 to 12 months out. Now, it's very important. And when you hear the term smart money, the reason why they say smart money, because the professionals, they understand the smart money understands the bond market. They know how to read the bond market. So they can tell which way this market is going to head, the stock market. But right now, we don't have productivity. Right now, we don't have good durable goods. So that means we don't have good wage growth. We're not going to have it. We're not going to have good economic growth. Durable goods is telling us that, terrible durable goods number. And the bond market is telling us that it's going up for the wrong reason. It's a head fake. It's a sucker's rally. I'll explain that when I get back and what stocks you need to be looking at. Join my gang right now, 877-600-GANG, where we do all the work for you.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Open Line Friday. Don't forget, every Friday, here's the number, 855-745-7445. Use that number to participate in my radio show where I can give you information on your stock. Don't forget, that's every Friday, Open Line Friday. That's here on philsgang.com, every Friday.
Don't miss it. Tune in and call Phil with your stock questions on Open Line Fridays. Left-wing, right-wing, libertarians, independents. We may not all agree on politics, But we all agree that we need to plan for retirement. At philsgang.com, we prepare you and educate you on how to invest in the stock market so you can secure your retirement and live comfortably. Call Phil's Gang today, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Let me ask you, could you use a little extra money? Well, of course you could. Everybody could use that extra revenue to pay the bills, pay down debt, or save for retirement. With philsgang.com, we help you make that extra income in the stock market. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team have helped folks who are interested in learning short-term and long-term investing by providing professional-level charting skills and strategies. philsgang.com is your #1 source to learn, invest, and profit in the stock market. And you can do this for only $39.95 a month. With philsgang.com, you learn how to invest in the market. You get daily investment coaching guidance, and you will learn to invest and trade with the skills and confidence of the pros. Just log on and get daily investment instructions and make profits. Plus, all philsgang.com material is archived for your convenience. Go to philsgang.com to join or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Call today.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. It's always about fees. That's right. It's always about fees. When you're investing in anything, it's about fees, but especially 401ks. Let me explain to you how you get screwed with a 401k. Nobody will tell you this. You'll be told with a $25,000 investment, your 401k will return 7%, and over 30 years, you'll retire with a nest egg of $226,000 with a fee of 0.5%. That is a lie. Do you know if you just bump it from 0.5% to 1.5%, that $226,000 drops to $160? With 2% fee, it drops to $123. But you know what most fees are? 3%. So you're going to drop almost below $100,000. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and get rid of that 401k. It is not for your benefit.
Isn't it time you reduce your fear of investing? Find out more at philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Are you ready to get serious about your financial future? Reduce your debt, pay off those student loans, and prepare for retirement. Taking control of your finances can be intimidating, but with philsgang.com, you will be educated and guided to make smart investment decisions in the stock market. If the market is up or down, philsgang.com is the only source where you'll learn how to trade stocks and how to invest in the stock market using professional-level skills and strategies. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
El que San Jude no cobra ni un centavo para nosotros significa quitarnos todo ese estrés, esa preocupación y podernos enfocar en nuestra hija.
That was the first thing I was like, how are we going to do this? When St. Jude told us that we didn't have to pay a single bill, I was like, wow. They pretty much have saved us.
It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders, and now your focus is supporting this child.
There is not another hospital like St. Jude. The patient care is unmatchable. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. People make it too complicated. Wall Street tells you the market cap and the trailing PE and the forward PE and price to sales to confuse you. All you need to know is, does the stock have volume? What's that mean? Energy. What does that mean? If you have people buying a stock, enough of the stock's being bought, it influences the prices to go up. Join my gang, philsgang.com. We're using charting, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. Put your money to work. Make your investments pay. Listen to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Open Line Friday. Don't forget, every Friday, here's the number, 855-745-7445. Use that number to participate in my radio show where I can give you information on your stock. Don't forget, that's every Friday, Open Line Friday. That's here on philsgang.com. Every Friday.
Don't miss it. Tune in and call Phil with your stock questions on Open Line Fridays. The Phil's Gang Stock Corner is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 Stock Charts.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Look, I don't have all the answers, but I've been doing this for 40 years. And I can tell you this, the gang, our membership, you know, we work together, and I try to do I do all the work for what they learn. But most people don't have time to sit there and work on stocks. They just don't. There is one chart that I developed and designed which follows the money. Okay, just follows the money, follows the cash. That's see, you gotta understand that it's the only thing that moves up a stock. Okay, it's called, you know, my MV2. Now the other day, back in October rather, I spotted an oil stock. But the first thing I do, I go and look at the bond market. I've got to be convinced that the bond market is correct. Because again, it always predicts right, but many times it doesn't predict right and sets up a sucker rally like now. Because when your bond yields are going up, the interest rate on your yields are going up, and the dollar's going up for the same reason, that's not good. Okay, especially if you don't have what we call earnings or profits. We got stocks that are going up without profits because of the monetary policies of Obama and Yellen, having her go in and keep front-loading the stock market where she keeps lowering interest rates down to near zero, and then she takes all the banks and floods them with cash. In return, they take all their bad mortgages, all their bad bonds they're losing money on, and they tell them to go ahead and keep buying stocks to create an illusion. And then the stock keeps going up. Then what happens? You look over and see what the CEOs are doing. The CEOs are allowed to get money at 0%. So they go to the Fed and they get 0%. They certainly don't get the money to invest in their companies. We talk about this all the time. Since 2008, they have not been invested in machinery or any other capital investment. Why would they? Because investing in their own company, machinery, and so forth, is investing in America. And no CEO is going to invest in America when our economy is not growing. You got to have a growth of 3%. We have the only president that hasn't hit 3%. So instead, we're lied to and said, "Oh, they're investing in their company and they're buying, you know, they're doing a lot of capital investment," which is a lie. They don't. So now you got this wonderful stock market that's going up 180%. Well, you know it's fake. So you go and you look at your bond market. And the bond market, we know, is telling us when Trump won, all of a sudden the yields start taking off. In the bond market, the yields are so high right now. And it's telling us, hey, the economy looking forward for the next 6 months to a year is terrific. But it's not true. Because on the other side, we have the financially engineering of the stock market. So we know this. So we can tell our students, hey, we now know that this whole rally is a head fake. We know it's a sucker's rally. And we know that this market is going to pull back very nicely and we'll get some nice stocks. In the meantime, let's invest short term. So we pick out the stocks. In October, we picked out, for example, a nice oil stock. These guys just started talking about oil today. We've been in oil for quite some time. So we have a nice oil stock. The symbol of the stock is WLL. And right now we have about an 8% gain since October 11th, about an 8% gain. Now, what's wrong with that? But am I going to sit and hold it? No. Tell my guy, we're not just going to buy it and now hold it as an investment. You can't, because we got a problem. The problem is the bond yield or interest rate are going up and the dollar is going up. And the reason the dollar is going up, because there's a demand for the dollar, because when the Europeans see that they see that the yield on the 10-year treasury is up, it's sending a signal,
hey, look at this. For the next 6 to 12 months, the economy in the United States is going to be terrific. Come on over here and buy stocks. So they dumped their euros to buy U.S. Currency to buy our stocks. So, yes, we're enjoying the rally, but my gang's not going to get caught. And the charts that we have, and we put them on, we'll guide them. It'll change colors when we see the institutions pulling money out. So we're always safe. We always know where we're going with a stock. Another example. We took, you always got to have a stock like Goldman Sachs. You always got to have a bank stock. Bank stocks are so important because a bank stock leads the way. The stock market can care about the bank stocks. So you always got to have in your portfolio a bank stock, which we track. And as long as that, and the bank stocks, all of a sudden they just stop dead. They stopped dead. For about 3 months, we kept going sideways. The market kept going sideways. So we knew which stocks to switch to. So we're always there behind our gang member. All he's got to do or she's got to do is just take their 5 stocks, and we show them on their 5 stocks which pattern is when they buy the stock, which pattern is when they sell the stock, which pattern is when they add to it. It's so easy. It's so easy. But here's the real thing with the bond market. They'll tell you about this yield curve. You'll hear them talk about yield curves like they're trying to impress you. Yield curve is so, anybody can understand. A yield curve is nothing. All yield curve means is when you know the economy is going up or down by looking at the yield curve. All you do is take a 1-month bond rate, and let's say it's at 0.19, and you take a 30-year bond rate at 2.91. That means that the 30-year bond rate is higher than the short-term 1 month. That means the yield curve is going up. That's telling you everything is fine, the economy is doing good. When it's going to turn into a recession, we'll know because it reverts. In other words, the 1-month bond rate will switch to 2.91, and the 30-year will go to 0.19. It's that simple. It's that simple. What do you need a broker for? You don't. You don't. So right now, what we have in this market, okay, is a real problem. A real problem. They're sucking people in this market left and right now. Now, it's good. We're doing very, very well, and we got our gang buying some oils. We got them buying some tech stocks. We got them looking at right now defense stocks, construction stocks. Those are all good stocks right now. But none of them are going to last because, remember, Trump hasn't raised the debt ceiling, so he doesn't have any money to start his programs, especially all his programs to do bridges and all that sort of thing. He hasn't got the money yet because he's got to get the Congress to go along with raising the debt ceiling. His debt ceiling is at $19.1 trillion. He hit the ceiling. He can't borrow money to do anything. So that's why this market's going to pull back. And when it pulls back, we'll have our gang in some of the best stocks. Because when the market pulls back, we're going to make sure those stocks are stronger than all the other stocks. The stocks that pull back the least. And there'll be construction stocks. You don't want to go and chase a construction stock right now. And people are. It's amazing. They're chasing construction stocks. It's unbelievable. They're chasing defense stocks right now. Like, hey, Trump is the new president. He's going to have a fiscal policy, not a monetary policy, so this is going to be terrific. But he's not even in the office yet. So right now we know that the defense stocks like Raytheon, great stocks. But guess what? The people who started to chase them when he was elected are starting to lose money now. Because like I said, they're pulling back. How did I know they're pulling back? Because I can look at the bond market. And you can tell the bond market is up for the wrong reason. Bonds only, there's certain reasons why the bond market goes up. And when they don't hit those reasons, it's a sucker's play. And that's what we do for our gang. So join the gang, 877-600-GANG, where we do the work and we give you a free chart for 4 weeks. Beautiful chart. It tells you when to buy and when to sell. Again, 877-600-GANG.
For more information on this show, go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Do you invest in a 401k or an IRA? Did you know you could lose 30, 40, even 50% of your investments when the market crashes? Isn't it time you take control of your investments? For over 15 years, philsgang.com's Phil Grandy has been teaching, coaching, and investing right along with all Phil's Gang members, making profits when the market is up or down. Phil'sGang.com posts daily market updates, has a live investing class, and all material is archived. Sounds too good to be true, right? So why not join thousands of satisfied Phil's Gang customers today? Go to Phil'sGang.com. That's Phil'sGang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, there's nothing worse than you're investing in a stock and during the day something happens and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call. Or you call somebody and they just give you a bunch of BS. Not here at Phil's Gang. We value every gang member. During the day, you got a question about your stock, you contact us. We have the best service in the world. philsgang.com. You're not alone. You're a gang member.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. To many, the stock market is shrouded in mystery. When do I buy? What is the stop loss? Should I invest on earnings? Is it time to sell? At Phil's Gang, we want to clear the investing fog for you. We want to make you an educated, confident investor and ultimately a profitable investor. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the Phil's Gang team have been dedicated to teaching, guiding, and answering your investment questions. And with our new Phil's Gang website and customer support messaging system, we are available when you need us to answer your questions. Phil'sGang.com can be accessed from your home, office, or any location where internet is available. Plus, you never miss a beat because all material is archived. From beginner to seasoned investor, Phil Grandy has been helping thousands of people learn about the stock market and producing smart investing strategies. Whether you're preparing for retirement or looking to secure your financial future, learn, invest, and profit with Phil's Gang. That's philsgang.com. For more information, call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
At St. Jude, a family never sees a bill at all. It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders.
The treatment doesn't get any better than what you receive at St. Jude. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Open Line Friday. Don't forget, every Friday, here's the number, 855-745-7445. Use that number to participate in my radio show where I can give you information on your stock. Don't forget, that's every Friday, Open Line Friday. That's here on philsgang.com, every Friday.
Don't miss it. Tune in and call Phil with your stock questions on Open Line Fridays. Left-wing, right-wing, libertarians, independents. We may not all agree on politics, but we all agree that we need to plan for retirement. At philsgang.com, we prepare you and educate you on how to invest in the stock market so you can secure your retirement and live comfortably. Call Phil's Gang today, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. You're not a regular listener to Phil's Gang? What, are you nuts? Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang, 877-600-GANG. The stock market, now that Trump is taking over, we're going to have a fiscal program that's going to be fantastic. We're going to start cleaning out all this garbage. This 180% rally that we had is all garbage. There is nothing holding it up. It's all air. There's no earnings growth. It's just terrible. So, just to give you an example, we work at our gang, and on October 6th, there's two stocks that we bought. And we put it on our chart, and we bought the copper, because I said, copper is going to be really good. I said, I think copper is going to be the strongest stock. And how did I know that? And it's now up 38% from where we bought it. Now, I'm not saying every gang member got 38% return. We told them where to enter. Some enter later, some a little earlier. But on average, if they got in where we identified it on the chart where the buy signal was, which they could see it, they'd be up like 38% right now. Oil stock, which nobody was buying oil. You can ask any gang member. And I said, we got to start buying oil. We got to start buying it early because I see oil going up. And sure enough, now oil's starting to go up. And we're up about 8 to 9% on WLL. Bought both of those on October 6th. Here's the important part. It's not the buying. Anybody can buy a stock. It's how do you know when to get out? How do you know not to stay in that thing? Even though it's going up, it's hard to get out. But how do you know? One, you got to have somebody that understands to look at the bond market. What's the bond market telling you? Number one. Then you got to take a look at the earnings. And if the bond market and the earnings are working together, then you can buy and hold for a long term. If they're not working together, then you buy for a short term. But you haven't got to make that decision. We make that decision. We make the decision for you. It's that simple. And then you look, then you start getting really familiar with the charting, especially the chart that tells you when to buy and when to sell. And there's no reason for you to have to go seek help and pay all kinds of money and here's the thing, they're not going to get you out. You need that comfort level of, ask any of my gang members, the one thing they'll say, the reason I stay with Phil, because he'll get me out in time. He'll get me out. He has the charts, he has the technology now. He'll get me out. He'll see it coming. Well, I don't see it coming. I only interpret the information. The biggest problem that we had with this stock market going up, we created such an illusion like there was this great economy. People don't understand what happened. This is crazy. The best way to understand this economy, when the economy is strong, okay, that's a good thing, but you gotta have the right components to make it strong. Now, a good point. Trump's fiscal policy, he wants fast economic growth, starting with cutting taxes, cutting regulations, and starting new infrastructure program. Obama, he had little interest in growing the economy. He didn't want to grow the economy. He wanted to grow the size of government because that's what he is. He's a liberal. He wants to grow. He wants to grow government. They think government is the answer to everything. So you have to support government. So he increased taxes. The regulations he increased was crazy. Do you know the regulations? Well, he wanted to make sure, he came out and he lied, just like he lied about Obamacare. He lied about small business. He said, quote, small businesses have always formed the backbone of the American economy. These entrepreneurial pioneers embody the spirit of possibility, the tireless work ethic, and the simple hope for something better that lies at the heart of American idea. Boy, can that guy speak, but he killed him, and he killed him on purpose. Immediately after he said he was going to help him, he knew the biggest threat he has was small businesses, because small businesses is the generation. That's where you generate. It's the generator of jobs. It's the generator of prosperity. It's small businesses, not GE, not Ford. It's the small business in your town. That's the generation right there, right? That's what generates all the economy, the growth. So he said, I got to kill them, because if I don't kill small business, I can't grow my welfare system, because nobody's going to need welfare. I can't grow my big government. And that's how the progressives think. They're going to take care of the world. So what's he do? He immediately increased regulation by 40%, or 20,642. Let me repeat. He put on 20,642 new regulations on small businesses. Can you imagine? At an annual cost of small business, $22 billion. That's why our economy's not growing for 8 years. Then, think about this. That 20,642 new regulations, combined with the regulations already in the books, was costing the economy $100 billion annually. $100 billion. You can't grow an economy. Never before did any president in the history of the country ever go and screw small businesses so bad that now we have more small business closing their door under Obama than opening them. Trump's going to turn around and do a fiscal policy. He's not going to allow that to happen. He's going to get rid of all these regulations. And when he gets rid of all these regulations on small businesses, and the other thing he did, Obama cut off their funding. He wanted to make sure they couldn't go to a bank. And the banks are all small community banks. So he started the Frank Dodd bill. It was disguised as, help the consumer. No, it wasn't. It was to kill funding for small businesses. He didn't want small businesses succeeding. And then, think of these stupid regulations he put in. He purposely destroyed businesses with regulations. So it wouldn't interfere in his goal to increase government, his welfare state. Unbelievable. That's what happened. So now we got Trump coming in. And Trump's going to say, hey, I'm going to fix this. Now, for those who are in fixed income products, you got killed. You got bonds, ETFs, CDs, money market funds. Now, let's take Vanguard. That gives you a low-risk muni option, right? Now, the fund has a duration of 2.5 years, and it charges about 0.2%. The Vanguard Muni Option Fund, okay? And it's the worst thing to be in, okay? Fidelity offers another municipal bond. You have REITs you can invest in. These are all fixed income, variable annuities. All these fixed incomes that they put people in for the last 8 years getting killed. You can't be in these kind of things when you have 0% interest rate. But most of the people were in these. They weren't making any money. See, you just need somebody to sit there with you with charting and just say, okay, here's what we're going to buy, like we did. Right here, this is the proof. We bought copper. We bought on October 6th, and we bought an oil company on October 6th. WLO was the symbol. They're both up nicely. But now we know when to get out. And the important thing today, between now and Thanksgiving, you're going to see the market go up every day. I told my gang today, we're going to take advantage. You're going to see it go up every day, a little bit. And I said they're going to try to break a new high in the S&P because there's such light volume in the market, you can't short it. The stocks can't go down because the volume is just too light. So stocks only have one way to go, up. And you just got to get the right stock, work it, lay it in, and then just stay with it between now and Thanksgiving Day. These are the things that we do for our membership. So please, if you really are serious about trying to be independent, I'm not telling you I'm not going to make you rich. I'm just telling you where you got a steady, consistent drip that you know that you control it. You know that every year you're making a nice steady amount of money and you're not taking risk. Now, everything's a risk. We know that. I'm not saying stocks aren't risky. They're all risky. But at least we got control, and you at least got a coach there helping you. Our whole team is sitting there helping you. We want you to succeed so you can help St. Jude. We've been working with St. Jude for 15 years. So that's our deal. We'll help you. You help St. Jude. And right now, you've got to be in the right stocks. You got to know what you're doing because right now this is a sucker's rally. It's a great rally to make money, but you're not going to stay in this long, I'll tell you that. But we'll know when to get out. Here is the number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. Please call. You'll get your free color-coded chart. So beautiful. It's a buy and sell chart. I'll tell you when to buy, when to sell. So beautiful for people who are so busy. And then at the end of 30 days, if you don't like it, you just drop it. No obligation, no contract. But please stay away from the ETFs and the Vanguard funds and Fidelity Muni funds. You're going to get killed. I'll see you on the charts. 877-600-GANG. Join now. Let your coach.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.